Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to my Gala Euden review. His SP cost and damage mods are out now, so we can properly review him. As always guys, Wyrmprint recommendations will be pinned in the comments below, so look down there if you're looking for that. Now, with all that said, let's get started. So when we first saw Euden's skills, they look pretty nice, right? And the effects were great and everything, but we didn't know the SP cost or damage mods yet. Well, it seems like his skill 1 cost 3,817 SP, and his skill 2 costs a big whopping 999,999 SP. Those are pretty hefty numbers. I'm going to talk about both skills, but let's talk about his skill 1 first. 3,817 SP deals only one hit of 413% light damage and drops a big buff zone that grants 20% strength for 10 seconds. Now the SP cost to damage ratio is kind of bad, not gonna lie, but he still has that 20% 10-second strength buff, so this skill isn't as low damage as it seems. But of course, Euden's damage potential will be reliant solely on his DPS allies because Euden doesn't output much damage on his own. He's more of a support character, which means he's gonna be relying on his teammates to do all the damage while he grants them multiple buffs. Something neat that I do want to talk about is the animation for this skill. This attack has one of the biggest hitboxes that I've seen in this game. It's not going to make a difference for single bosses obviously, but it's probably going to be very useful to have for modes that have a lot of enemies, such as Imperial Onslaught, challenge battles, or even that new mode that was data mined. Forgot what it was, I think it was some sort of maze mode or labyrinth or something, but anyways. Now his skill 2, which has a cost of 999,999 SP, works the same way as Albert's skill 2, but a little bit different. With Albert, his skill 2 was only able to gradually regen SP over time. It couldn't gain any SP from normal attacks. Euden's skill 2 on the other hand regens for 15,873 SP per second, and on top of that, it can be filled from attacking enemies. 15,873 SP per second would mean that it will take around 63 seconds in order to gradually fill the skill 2 completely full from zero. Obviously, if you are attacking enemies while it gradually regens, then it will fill up a few seconds earlier. As for the effect and damage mods, it's 10 hits for 210% light damage, and that equates to a total of 2,100%. It also inflicts paralysis, increases the team's strength and defense by 15% for 15 seconds, and grants everyone a one-time shield. Like, there's no dispute that the effect is good, but I think the SP cost is a little bit too high. Euden's Wyrmprint selection is going to be very important to how well he does. For most modes in this game, I think he's going to need either Chocolatiers or even better, Sister's Day Out, so that he can fill his skills in a short amount of time. For his abilities, he's got Dragonlight's Resolve, Sacred Shield, and Draconic Charge. His abilities are all about his dragon form. Euden is similar to Mim, where his strength lies in his dragon form. Dragonlight's Resolve reduces dragon gauge depletion over time by 30% and increases the attack rate when shapeshift by 10%. Then Draconic Charge fills 50% of the user's dragon gauge when their HP drops to 30%. The main component that is holding Euden back is the fact that we do not have any strong DPS light dragons right now. Don't get me wrong, I love Cupid, Cupid's great, I love his effect, but the damage that Cupid outputs isn't great. I think his total damage is around the mid 3000s, which is below average. Like for example, Leviathan, Cerberus, Mare Shiden, Shinobi, all of these dragons deal somewhere around the 5,000 damage mark. So yeah, for now, Euden is gated by the lack of a good DPS light dragon. Hopefully the next light dragon that we get has a good dragon form, because that would definitely help Euden a lot. By the way, the Shining Overlord is pretty much going to be a staple print for Euden because of how dragon focused his abilities are. If Euden procs Draconic Charge in the beginning of the fight in High Zodiac Trials, he's gonna get a free dragon transformation right off the bat instantly. And with the Shining Overlord equipped, that's basically a free 6% strength buff right off the bat. And because he's getting a free dragon transformation at the start of the fight from his ability, he'll have the opportunity to transform a second and a third time later in the fight and receive those 2 extra strength buffs. I usually don't cover co-abilities, but since this is a new one, let's cover it real quick. Shapeshifting boosts, it adds 10% to damage mods and extends dragon time by 20%, benefits your whole team. Again, Euden is held back by the lack of a good DPS light dragon. Once we get one though, Euden is going to really shine because when he transforms, he's going to get 10% attack rate, 10% to damage mods, 20% dragon time, and 30% reduced dragon gauge depletion. And if everyone on the team is equipped with a high DPS like dragon, then this co-ability obviously becomes even better. I will say that this co-ability will probably be a godsend for the new Omega raids that were announced. Raids, as we all know, allows for multiple opportunities to transform into a dragon because you can take advantage of shapeshift prep Wyrmprints, and the fights are usually very long, so yeah. This co-ability is going to be very nice for Omega raids or any type of raid content in general. So overall, I do think Euden is good. He's not Gala Cleo good, but I didn't really expect him to be on her level anyways. The fact that Gala Cleo is a wand with a skill damage co-ability already puts her on another level, at least in my opinion. Wand skill damage co-ability is just so useful to have for Mercurial Gauntlet and for any content in general because it adds extra damage. Euden isn't going to excel in Mercurial Gauntlet, that's not the type of content that he's good in. He does have a lot of buffs in his kit, but the SP costs for them I think are a little bit too high to justify using him in Mercurial Gauntlet, at least for levels 41 through 50. Where he's going to shine is in co-op. He doesn't want AI allies that do horrible rotations, he wants dependable allies that can dish out great damage because Euden is mainly a support unit. Also, I wouldn't recommend using Gala Euden as an AI ally either in Mercurial Gauntlet because Sword AI is just terrible. Just use him in co-op, that's where his home is. Again, for anyone that has summoned Euden, he's not going to be as good as you think he is right now, but once those high DPS like dragons get released, Euden's potential and value will greatly increase. So the question is, should you summon? I'm still saying yes, I think he's great and has a lot of potential moving forward. Also, this is one of the best opportunities to summon for him since he's focus rated up. And that's gonna be it for my Gala Euden review. Let me know what you guys think about Euden in the comments down below. I also want to know how many of you lucky fellas actually summoned Euden on day 1. How is he performing for you guys and how much Wyrmite or tickets did it cost you? Let me know in the comments. And as always guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.